I got married and divorced, and then at 38 I came back to Steelton and I got a job at Capital Blue Cross in Harrisburg, and I worked there for 23 years. And I lived in a house, and by that time my children were all up and going, and it came a little difficult for me to keep the house up. I was having a lot of trouble with the water heater, and the roof was starting to get bad. It was just, that was too much for me after I retired then. So I had to move into an apartment. So I was told by friends about the High Sparrow School apartments, and I came down to see them, and I had a choice of two. I thought it had a lot of class. I liked the big windows. It reminded me of the school. And this is how I came here to the High Sparrow School apartments. At the time I was driving, so I could get around, but then I had to give up driving. So living here then, it was very convenient, the store and the bank across the street. There are a few restaurants around. I have very good friends here. We get along very well. We go out to eat and do things together. I enjoy my retirement here. I'm healthy. I've been here 11 years, so I'm one of the old timers. I can afford to live a little better. I can afford to go out and eat more, you know. It's nice not working again. I worked all those years, and I feel that I have a lot of time to myself. I can do more, and I met nice people too.
I was living in a one-bedroom apartment with 2 children who were 3 and 2 at the time, and I was looking for somewhere safe and affordable for us to live. So I came here to Quarryville and put in an application. This was an HDC property, and I was surprised that it took a Section 8 voucher. I was initially shocked how nice it was and how affordable everything was and how safe it was, and everything was within walking distance. And they have 3 playgrounds here located in Oak Bottom Village where my kids can play. It's very safe. They have speed bumps, so there's no cars speeding through. And it's very affordable. It gives me a sense of security for me and my family to know that we'll be able to afford everything. I'm able to pay for medical bills for my children and other expenses needed to provide for them. It gives me a great sense of stability here. My kids and I have lived here for 7 years. They've never had to change schools or anything. They've made friends here. We're outsiders. We play outside a lot, so most of the time you'll see us outside. We ride bikes. We enjoy riding bikes here. We play dodgeball. We play basketball. We go for walks to the store. We do a little arts and crafts here and there too. Oak Bottom Village also has the community room, and during the holidays, it was Christmas holiday, a church provided gifts for my family and I, and we went over there. We had cookies, and we were able to make crafts and everything, so it was really nice. Living in Oak Bottom Village is great for my family and I because we have a sense of stability, and we're able to afford our rent and make sure we have things that we need, and our house is beautiful.
I was living in a very expensive apartment. I was paying almost $700 rent, plus electricity. And if it hadn't been for Calvary Church, my church, there's no way I could have lived there. I lived there for 11 years. So when this place finally opened up, I took it after a little bit. I didn't take it the first time because I had a caregiver that I liked. But finally, when the manager called me a 3rd time, that's when I took it. And I should have taken it 10 years before because I just love living here. I go to the market at least once a week. As long as my motorized chair works, I go all over. There's at least 4 restaurants right around here, so the location couldn't be any better. The apartment that I lived in before wasn't totally handicapped accessible, and this is more accessible, and I have a walk-in shower, which helps so much. And also the doors are wider here so I can get my wheelchair in. And when they renovated, they also put more tile floors in here. Right where the dining room table is, it was carpet. And it was much harder to clean. Now it's all tile floor and it's so easy. I really appreciate the community center. We gather around there downstairs for meals, and we play games. And I have a sister that's in Rochester, New York, but she's not in very good health. So my church is definitely my second family, around here at least. And then I consider living here my third family, because we're pretty close. You know, all the residents look out for each other.